Last week on Christmas Day, we saw a wild and wacky Talladega Super Speedway race, which saw Tampon get win number 2 in a row. Can I make it 3 in a row here tonight to kick off 2024 on the white foot? This is the second race of 2024 and the first one for the main ARCA Series. What will we have in store here at Charlotte? Let's get this race underway for the Jegs 150. What's up everyone, it's boy Race 97, aka Nathan Stapleton, and welcome everyone to Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. And this is the second race on the channel of 2024 and the first one for the Amsoil ARCA Series. It's been a blast so far, and now we have to see what Charlotte has in store. One of the best models it has in the game, especially this version. And I'm not alone for this one. I'm joined by Chase Harris up here in the booth. Normally he is a East Series driver, but welcome up to the booth.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Look forward to one of these little short races here at Charlotte. Judging off the testing, it should be a wild one, and looking forward to seeing who comes out on top.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a wild one. Only 25 laps, and what's the last time we lap my half was Kansas, and that was wild in itself. They all but crashed there. And in this one, we have the point leaders, St. Qualco is still in deep in the field. Nathan Orman third in points, also still deep in the field, and Fiona Pun. All three of them still deep in the field in this one, and they have the top 3 in points. So it's Qualco, Pun, and Orman. What do you need to do to work your way up to this 24 car field?
Well, I think you're gonna whatever you do, you're gonna have to be quick. I mean, it's not a long race, and so I feel like I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna be a bottom lane track or if you're gonna have multiple grooves, but all in all, I think being aggressive on this initial start is the key because you start from the back, it's going to be really difficult to make the way from last to first in 25 laps. So just trying to find any move you can and taking every opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. It's one thing to go from the back to the front, 600 and 100 laps here, but in 25 laps, it's only 24 cars, but still 25 laps. It's going to be a little bit challenging. And as I mentioned, the points, top 3 still keeping the field. St. Crawford still somehow has the point lead with 6 top 10s through 8 races. He has a 10-point lead over Tampon, and second who is on a 2-race win streak. Nathan Woman is in third, 11 points behind. Reggie Folkman is fourth, 15 points behind. And then Evan Burke is in fifth, 24 points behind. Those 5 could realistically leave here as the point leader if everything goes according to plan for them. Caleb Rose is 6 points, 29 points behind. And then we have a tie for 7th between Carolina Bradley and Josephine O'Neill, 33 points behind. And then rounding out the top 10 is Logan Williams and Bradley Ream, both 39 points back. And on the pole is Roberto Crown Jr. Finally something goes their way. It's been a struggling season, but on the pole for the first time and a long time is Mr. Edge, Nicholas Samuel Deal, trying to get number 3 on the year. And roll number 2 is Charles Self, and the number 6, that would be Matt Davis, who's had a terrible season last in the point standings. And then it's the 03 of Will Parrish and the 23 of Reggie Folkman, the 57 of Angel Gutierrez, and the 17 of Bradley Ream. And rounding out the top 10 is Aaron Abel in the number 2 and Logan Williams in the number 27. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get these 24 drivers one off for race number 9 on the season here at Charlotte. And for the Jegs 150, make sure everyone is rolling off, and looks like that is to be the case. So, 25 laps, very short race that it has been all season long for these ARCA Series drivers. Who do you think will win here at Charlotte for the Jegs 150?
I mean, I'm liking the pole sitting position. I think, with it being a shorter race, starting up front's going to be the key. So I'm going with the 18 of Roberto Crown Jr. here. I think that's a really, really good spot to be in. But I mean, it could be any of the top 4 in my opinion. It's just a matter of keeping track position, and again, it's a shorter race, so it gives you that. If you're up front, it gives you kind of that feeling of a bit of a safe like feeling, not knowing, knowing that those guys in the back are really gonna have to, I mean, drive those cars beyond their limit. So, yeah, if you're starting that top, top five, maybe even top 10, I think you're pretty safe. But I think I'm gonna go with Crown. Just go with a safe pick.
Not a bad pick. Crown's not a great season, but that can all change here at Charlotte. And heck, this is the first race of 2024 for these ARCA Series drivers, and gonna have to watch out to see how the top three in points Crawford, Parton, and Woman do, starting in the back of the field. Crown Jr. and Sam Dale will lead us to the green. First race of 2024 for the ARCA Series, and let's go green flag racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Jegs 150. Great jump from Roberto Crown Jr., but Sam Dio not far behind the 18, files in, single file for the top three, and Crown Jr. will lead lap number 1 and get a bonus point. Sam Dio in second, South in third, first double file position is between the 6 and 03, that's Will Parrish and the number 6 of, I keep on getting the left drive messed up. That's the 6 of Matt Davis. And now, oh boy, here we go.
Man, I'll tell you what, as we see a battle for the lead, they were almost 4 wide in the back going into turn 1 on lap 2, but here comes the 25 car, 25 of Nicholas Samadillo. He looks to the inside. Man, Crown went really wide right there, but man, this is a hectic restart, or, well, I guess initial start. Lots of 3 wide, and they're going to go 3 wide for the lead.
Oh boy, Parrish making it 3 wide, saying heck with it. Go for the lead for himself. Crown Jr. all of a sudden go from first to at least third here, as Parrish is going to take the race lead away from Sam Badillo. Here comes the 2 of Aaron Abel. South goes wide, almost into the 18 of Crown Jr. Holy smokes, what a start this has been, and Sam Badillo's going to do a crossover on Will Parrish. Back for the race lead here. Oh boy.
What? Samadillo drove it off in that corner, forced Parrish to kind of give him a lane. That's going to allow Samadillo to get a decent-sized lead. Here comes the 2 with an... Oh, and man, that was close right there. The 69 car of Josh South. He almost got into that car below him, but it's 3 wide everywhere. We saw almost 4 wide. They might go 4 wide here.
Oh, that's not going to work off turn 4. Oh!
Oh, big hit.
It's the big one down the back stretch.
Man, that's... Oh, and up and over.
And that's what we were afraid of, especially for the guys up front in the point standings. Unfortunately, the pick is involved with Brother Crown Jr. Woman third in points is in it. Where's Parton in the 43? And where is Crawford? Crawford is there in the 1. He looks to be okay. And where's Sam Pun? There's Pun. He looks to be okay too. But Orman is destroyed.
Might be easier to tell you who was not in it. Looked like about 10 cars at least in that one. Saw Nathan Ormond end up upside down. Just some massive hits. This is for sure going to take out a lot of contenders in this one, because that wreck happened at the front of the field. And if you're in the back, piling into it, and you can see, I mean, I'm looking for... there's still a good bit of cars without damage, but definitely going to shorten the field for sure.
Very, very unfortunate. A crazy start, and that's how the season has been. These races have been hectic from the green flag, and one of 2 things have happened. They've somehow gone caution-free, but it was wild the entire way. Well, we've had a couple of cautions and also be wild, and unfortunately, first caution that comes early here at Charlotte, and it's Nico Samadillo out front trying to get with number 3 already in his short time on the channel. Have to see what happens on the restart, but first let's see what happens to bring out the big one down the backstretch at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, here we go. 4 wide never works out at almost every racetrack on and out, and especially at one of the more narrow mile halves. At Charlotte, Angel Gutierrez just washes up a little bit in the middle of 1 and 2. Gets into the side of Josh Self in the 69. I thought they would have had a shot to maybe pull out of it, but he runs into the 18 of Crown Jr. and then 69 into the 03 of Parrish and down the racetrack. And Poland actually might have a little bit of right side damage for second place in points. Crown Jr. will pick hard into outside wall after getting turned by Skylar Taylor. And then Orman, he's going to smack the outside wall right there. So second and third in points will involve. Big hit right there from Caroline Bradley 2 with both the Crown Jr. Monaco involved. Logan Williams involved. And then Andrew Miller, he was going to be fine. He was going to miss it until right there. Gets into the side of Nathan Orman and tips him over and going to do a mild 2 cut or a mild 2 cycle barrel roll. And unfortunately, that's going to take out Orman of this one and going to hurt his tie hopes after this one.
So here they go. They're off into turn 1, and right there the 3 wide, but right there the 57, Vanu Gutierrez just washes up enough, and they're trying, but not much Roberto Crown Jr. can do in that situation. They go down, and here comes some massive impacts. I mean, Crown got slammed, and then Nathan Ormond right here, boom, gets hit at just an awkward angle that sends him over. I mean, yeah, that took out quite a few cars right there, and quite a few really fast cars as well. A lot of cars that were running in the top 10, so just hate to see that, especially this early on. I mean, it's not a long race, but, seeing it, God, it was, lap 5, lap 6? Mm-hmm. So to see that many cars taken out is unfortunate, but we still have a lot of them that are going to be racing for the win. Going to be interesting to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, really unfortunate that a lot of fast cars, like you said, were up front when this happened, but there's one guy that's been fast as of late that is up front, and that is Sam Medeo, trying to go win number 3 of the season. Can he get the job done? Gonna have to wait and see on the restart here at Charlotte for the Jegs 150. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway here for race 9 on the season, and for the Jegs 150 we will go back on that number 10 of 25 here in this one. And unfortunately we do have 4 cars that are out. We have the number 10 of Kyla Sustry, the number 8 of Nathan Orman, third in points, is out. Cameron Bradley is out, and both the Crown Jr. will pick Chase. He is going to finish at last, unfortunately, in this one. And then Jacob Miller and Will Parrish are 1 lap down, so we have 18 cars on the lead lap. And it will be Nicholas Samudio, Aaron Abel, the 20 of Josephine O'Neill in third, Angel Gutierrez in fourth, Tanner Pollard with a little bit of potential white side damage in fifth. And then the number 6 Matt Davis, Reggie Folkman, Caleb Rose out on the way. The A1 of Brandon Beal and Ronald Kennington, both of those guys we've not seen much up front this season. And they ran out the top 10, so let's see what happens on this restart. First restart of the night. The start was crazy. What happened on the restart? Back going Sam Dio. We'll try to hold them off here on that number 10.
Aaron Abel spun the tires a bit on that restart, but able to get the traction going. Definitely a calmer, at least turn 1 and 2 than we saw in the initial start. Everybody running basically single file until you get back to about that 10th spot. And now here comes everybody starting to dive down, make their moves. Here you see, here comes the 20 car of Josephine O'Neill. So, that's going to get really close as well. These cars tend to slide up a lot in turns 3 and 4 from what I'm noticing. But right now, it's all Nicholas Samudio as he pulls away.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if the temperature is a little bit warmer than expected, or if it's where they have too much grip and then they slide up the racetrack because of it. I'm not entirely sure, but O'Neill's going to take second. Here comes Matt Davis, who's had a terrible season, last in the point standings, but he does not care. He's going to take third away from his teammate. Here comes Gutierrez, and here comes Brandon Beal in this number 81, making some big time moves, and Sean Munn with some good momentum here tonight, and that's what we will see. A lot of front runners were involved in that one, and now some guys that we've not really seen all season long are going to make their way up to the front. That's Davis with a slide job, going to take second away.
And Max Davis got the 2 for 1 right there. That was a really good 3 and 4, and then a really good 1 and 2. Now can he go and track down Sam Medeo as way up the track goes O'Neill. This is going to get really close, but able to clear, thankfully. And now it's just a matter of I mean, top two have broken away, so now it's a battle for third, and it's going to kind of keep playing out that way, I have a feeling.
Yeah, this is a little bit different than I was expecting this race to play out. These guys are sliding a lot more than I expected it to, and they are washing up the racetrack, and that's causing some interesting moments to happen. Beetle inside the top 5, and here comes Tampon. That damage might not be affecting him as badly as I thought. Yeah, there's not really that much damage on that right side, so he might have gotten sideswiped, but that's about it on that 43 machine. Pun, right now, you would gain about 5 positions on St. Crawford. Crawford is behind the 43 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you can get past the 71, then that will be 5 positions. So right now it's going to come down to Paladin and Crawford for this point lead, most likely, depending on how things shake out. And here we go, Angel Gutierrez is going to get there to the inside of Matt Davis.
Man, Angel Gutierrez, that was a late dive bomb, able to make it work, and by doing that, the 2 of the Aaron Abel was closed back in on this battle, but these guys keep battling for second. They're not going to catch Samadillo. I mean, you got to eventually just file into a line and try to catch the leader, and then you guys can battle it out. If you're going to battle for second, I mean, you're just going to allow 25 to win the race.
Yeah, and the way that Samadillo has won his races this season, Pikes Peak, he was up front all race long, and he had to do a last lap pass to get the win. At Watkins Glen, he had to battle with the point leader St. Crawford all race long, and he was able to hold on and get the win. He has not dominated a race win yet this season, but he's on track to do that as these 2 left racing teammates keep on battling side by side. The second, Abel and Davis. And this is looking really good for Samadillo to get a still win already on the channel, and he's brand new to the channels. And Samadillo is already doing this like he's been on Alex's channel for years. It's a great start for Samadillo, but still got less than 10 laps to go. Still got some time for somebody to try to catch up with Samadillo here at Charlotte.
Yeah, now you see Aaron Abel was cleared for second. Now it's just a matter of can he pull away from his teammate, the 6 Max Davis, and Davis not going to give him any room, and I just don't understand this. I mean, if you work together, you can have a 3-way battle for the lead. It's not going to be a battle for the lead if you keep going side by side, but we may have a problem right here.
Oh no. Jake Camilla and Will Parrish, they are already 1 lap down, and they are stuck in 3rd gear. Meanwhile, these guys are going around Charlotte at about 180, about 185 in 4th gear, so that's going to be a problem here before this one is over. And yeah, I don't know what these Rev Racing teammates are doing. They are teammates, they could just work together and catch up to Samadillo here, but here's the thing.
Oh my goodness.
What are these 2 going to play into a factor here?
This is going to get real fun.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Samadillo's going to get held up a little bit. Oh.
And here comes a 6, Max Davis. Full throttle, they're about to wreck. But Max Davis is there.
Jeez. And Max Davis is there up front with the Caleb Rose come from. He got lucky and got past those 2 slow cars. And how about Rose? He sits in the point standing. He's 29 points out. He won't take the point lead, but he can definitely have a really good shot going into the rest of the season if he can hang on to this great position. And that has changed everything with 5 laps to go. Now it's Samadillo, Davis, Rose to the top 3.
And Max Davis is caught in that dirty airball right now. He can't really get around him. He's going to need to start diving it off in these corners to have any chance at Samadillo. Samadillo is running like about a half a lane higher, though. That's giving Max Davis a couple looks here. Samadillo has to be careful with that line he's running.
Yeah, one thing about Charlotte is that there is a couple of different ways to get around it, but sometimes
he's there. There's contact.
Boy, oh boy, what a way to kick off 2024. We had a pretty decent East Series race last night at Richmond, and now we are having a banger once again here at Charlotte. And it's a duel between Samadillo and Davis. Davis to the inside. Samadillo washes up the racetrack. 3 laps to go at Charlotte.
Samadillo's used his tires up.
Yeah, he might have. He is definitely not as fast as he once was, and he cannot stick the bottom. Outside again for Sam Dio. The outside lane can sometimes will get what's a little bit about the same distance between these two, but do you see that bright yellow 35? That's Caleb Rose. He's caught up to these top two. I bet you will
Caleb Rose is flying.
He is absolutely flying. Here he comes. Caleb Rose for second.
2 to go, though. I mean, if he's going to make this pass, he better do it quick. Oh, they're sliding up. They're both way up the racetrack. That might have just done it.
That might have just done it. Mullen slid up into the outside wall for whatever reason back there in the middle of the field. We have one more lap call of Andrew Miller, but I don't know if we will catch up to him in time. Who's going to get it done for the first ARCA race of 2024 and race 9 of the season? Will it be Mr. Rich, Nicholas, Sam Dio, Davis, or Rose off turn 2?
I'm liking Samadeo right now. I think he's in a good spot unless Max Davis sends it into turn 3. I think Samadeo might have it. But here they come, turn 3.
He's gonna try
Not much
it.
Max Davis. Wait, he's slowing up. Davis is there. Samadeo at a bad corner. Coming to the checker flag. Samadeo's going to hold him off.
I don't know what happened to Samadeo. He got a really bad 3 and 4 and it about costing him right there. Boy,
Wow.
oh boy. Nevertheless,
That was...
wow.
I don't know what happened to Samadeo. He slowed up a ton in 3 and 4. But able to hold him off enough.
Not sure if he got extremely tight and had to catch it or what, but Samadeo still hangs on to it. Win number 3 on the season, and a lot closer than what he probably wanted it to be. Over Max Davis in second, Rose in third, Gutierrez in fourth, Beal rounds out the top 5. Great one for Beal. He's had an up and down season so far, and with another top 10. Ronald Kennington with a great one in 6th, and here's the interesting thing. Folkerman got 7th, Abel 8th, O'Neill 9th, South 10th, Moulton 11th, Crawford finished 13th, and then Folkman finished 7th. That's 5 points. 5 or 6 points. I think Folkman should be about 9 or 10 points behind Crawford. And then, let's see here, where did Tanner Punton finish? Tanner Punton ended up finishing right behind Crawford. So he's going to lose a point on Crawford. So that's going to be 11 points. And then, with Rose finishing way up ahead, that's going to help him gain some ground. And then Folkman also up front, he's going to gain some ground too. So I think Crawford's still going to be a point leader, but we're going to have a lot more contenders leaving here than what we did entering Charlotte. That's for sure. What's the final thoughts after that one, Chase? That was a kind of wild. A lot more wild than I expected, but Sam Dio win number 3 on the season.
Anybody sits there and complains that was not an action-packed race must be blind. That was tons of fun. I mean, it was incredible racing all over the track, an amazing finish. We saw chaos early on, the restart. I mean, this is one of those races you go back and watch and you look at it and say, man, that's contender for one of the best races of the season. I mean, that was awesome. Love that we got to see some guys that weren't having great seasons in terms of the point situation, like Max Davis coming up there and challenging for the lead. All in all, I just like seeing that variety, and it was pretty crazy. Nicholas Samadeo wins another close one. Seems like that's what he's known for doing. So you don't call him Mr. Edge for no reason. All in all, though, yeah, amazing race. Had a ton of fun, and man, that was definitely a good one.
Yeah, for sure. A wild one, and this season has been fantastic. Almost every race has been like this. Points are in. Crawford, I was right. He's going to have a 9-point advantage over Fogman in second in points. Tampon third in points, 11 points behind But Rose, with that great third place finish, he gained 10 points. He was 29 points back, now he's only 19 points back. Ormond is 5th, 20 points back. Evan Burke is going to be 6th, 23 points back. And then Josephine O'Neill is going to be in 7th, 29 points back. Angel Gutierrez is in 8th, 35 points back. And Nicholas Samadillo is in 9th in points, 39 points back. And then Mark Kinnick going to round out the top 10. The real thing about Samadillo is that he has 3 wins, but those 3 wins are his only top 5s and top 10s. Just either win or bust for Samadillo, apparently this season. And I have to see how that translates into the final 5 races of the season. Next time out, we will be racing at the second dirt track of the year, and it will be at Devil's Bowl Speedway in Texas. That's going to be a wild one, and then after that, we got ILP, Chicagoland, Toledo, and then back down to Florida at New Smyrna to crown ourselves a first ever Amsoil ARCA champion. It's been a season, that's for sure, and we keep on getting better after better. Huge thanks for Chase for joining me up here in the booth for a wild one here at Charlotte. I hope you guys had a great New Year's, and I hope we delivered the past 2 days with a great Richmond and a great Charlotte. And until next week at Devil's Bowl for the West Series and ARCA Series, for Chase, I'm Nathan Stapleton, and we'll see you guys next time at Devil's Bowl. Bye!